I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Here I am in Binghamton, New York. Binghamton, New York, a little town, city, upstate New York, not too far from Albany, Utica, Syracuse, kind of in the middle of all those. I'm here at Spring Hill Cemetery, and the directions I received worked out pretty well. I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for is right behind me, and it's kind of atop of the hill. This beautiful cemetery. New York cemeteries are always, there's something, I don't know, I don't even know, there's just something about New York cemeteries, upstate New York. I've been to so many of them, and they're just beautiful, especially spring, summer, and this is no different. This is a gorgeous cemetery, and I'm on top of a hill right now. You can see kind of down below. I kind of filmed coming up right there, but it's huge. It's a huge cemetery. Lots of lovely headstones. I believe the one we're looking for is the one right there in the middle. So right behind me, you can see that monument there. There's, right there, July 22nd, 1913, there was a horrific fire. All started because someone carelessly flicked a cigarette down a stairwell. And 2 years before that, there was a very, very bad fire here in the state of New York, in Manhattan, where over 100 people lost their lives. This was the biggest loss of lives due to fire in Binghamton. 31 people lost their lives, and I'm not sure we're going to find out how many people are buried here, but I know 21 of those people were burned beyond identification. They were not able to be identified. It was an inferno. It was, from what I know, the building completely just was engulfed, and there was nothing that could be done to save the people. Let's go over and take a look at the monument and the grave sites. I'm assuming this is it, and I'm assuming these are the graves around them. I was told they're in a circle, and like I said, I don't think they would be. They don't have any markers, any names. There's markers, I should say, but no names. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone monument. Oh boy. Says, sacred to the memory of those who lost their lives in the Binghamton Clothing Company's fire. I'm trying to get a good angle with the sun. It's midday, July 22nd, 1913. Erected by the city of Binghamton. 21 unidentified buried here. So what this means is they have the name. So let's count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe I missed one. But they just don't know which one is which, is essentially what that is. It's a very sacred spot on top of this hill for the city of Binghamton. The Binghamton Clothing Company was located in a former cigar factory on Wall Street and produced men's overalls. The employees were mostly young women, and they were hard at work in the building on a Tuesday afternoon. The exact amount of workers is uncertain, They say as many as 150 were working, but after a few days, the number settled between 110 and 125. Almost all the doors and windows were open due to the July heat, and a strong wind was blowing that day. The building was unusually hot, though. One of the employees noticed it at about 1 p.m. and claimed she smelled smoke an hour later. The fire likely began after lunch when an employee carelessly tossed a cigarette down into the second floor stairwell. I say likely because it's not for certain, but where it landed on a pile of highly flammable plush material on the first floor. The high wind and the great ventilation provided by the open windows and doors combined to start an extensive fire. The stairways quickly became chimneys for the smoke and flames, leading to the greatest loss of life on the third and fourth floors. Reed Freeman, owner of the company, attempted to douse the flames with buckets of water to no avail. He and his wife were able to raise the alarm and escaped along with many of the workers on the first and second floors. At the time of the fire, the nearest fire company was busy on another call. By the time the Binghamton Fire Department arrived, the heat from the fire was so intense they were unable to get anywhere close to the building to attempt rescue. The structure was completely consumed and was a total loss by 4 p.m., about 20 minutes after the first report of smoke. Firefighters were kept busy trying to save nearby structures that were endangered by flames fed by the steady breeze. Their efforts were hindered by low water pressure due to a continuing drought. The stone exterior of the post office building on Wall Street suffered severe scorching from the fire. In the coming days, thousands of mourners attended the funeral procession, and some of the remains, charred beyond recognition, were placed here in a common grave at Spring Forest Cemetery. Man, I don't have 21 rocks with me to leave, but I do have some of these beautiful kind of stones that, I guess they're stones, that a viewer sent to me, Juliana, and I'm going to leave them, I'm going to leave a few here in honor of the 21 people that are laying hopefully at rest here. And one thing you might notice is these are all women, and they're working in a factory in 1913. I don't know if you can see Stella, Margaret, Ella, Lizzie, Nellie, Edith. I know it's hard to see that, but yeah, it was women working in the factory. And from what I gathered, a lot of them were quite young. Teenagers, early 20s, not too old. I was trying to locate where the building is exactly downtown. Wall Street, I know. Let's see if we can find where the building used to be. Binghamton is, I've been here before. I can't remember why, but probably was just passing through for something. It's a really cool little town. And I'm not sure where that memorial is, but I know there's a memorial downtown. I didn't mention that before, that there is a memorial downtown, but there is a memorial here. Because the building, I believe, was right there, where that building is now. And apparently that's Wall Street. So 17 Wall Street. And I don't see... oh, here's a memorial right here. Here we go. Binghamton. So let's see what it says. The Binghamton Clothing Company stood directly across the street from this marker. The fire, which began on July 22nd, 1913 at approximately 2:25 p.m., remains the worst loss of life by fire in city history. The fire claimed 31 lives. Nellie Connor, one of the first seamstresses hired and a loyal employee of 31 years, remained in the building once the fire broke out, guiding people to safety. Sidney DeMock, a foreman of 16 years, led and even carried employees to safety. The fire claimed both their lives. The names of Nellie Connor and Sidney Dimmock are worthy of honor and praise. The fire loss was estimated at $100,000 and no cause was ever determined. This tragedy followed another fire at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, that's the one I was mentioning, in New York City that took 146 lives in 1911. These two fires contributed to the evolution of modern fire safety throughout the state. And the victims' names are listed here: Nellie, Sarah, Emma, Stella, Ruth, Margaret, Martha, Lena, Lou, Ella, Catherine, Mary Josephine, Nellie, Mary, Lizzie, Mary, Nellie, Ida, Edith, Sydney, Hattie, Mrs. John Cassie Fulmer, Louise Hartman, Mary Pryor, Bessie, John Schermerhorn, Mary Sullivan, 3 unidentified victims. Said that there was a post office next door that was badly burned. So it might be that one right there. But it's been painted and, or possibly even a new building. We would have stood right here. And a lot of people keep doing this because you cannot drive through here. So a lot of people keep coming here and turning around. Yeah. This is where the building stood. I'm reading information right now that it's that building, but then, and that's what it used to look like. I'm also getting information that's that building. God, this was right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Come visit Binghamton. It's a cool little town. And rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives on the fire. 31 people in a fire. Horrific. Thanks for watching. Peace out.